We got our uncle in here.
Yeah.
Our
I'm
first
in
family
here.
member on the show? I think so.
Yeah.
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 What's up?
We got
What's up, everybody?
Uncle Mike in the house.
What's up, Uncle Mike?
Oh yeah,
What's
this
going
is
on?
great.
Oh, man.
This is great, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm super excited because Chelsea told me that you reached out, and I was just like, for real? And I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. Let's make that
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Good topics today, man. I'm
yeah.
excited.
A lot going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, what have you been up to? I mean, real quick, just a quick catch up for the people.
Since December?
I know.
No, I mean, I'm not. Everything's
Work.
been cool. Yeah, working. I finished up the landscaping project over at
Okay.
Ivory's. I don't know, and then from there, did another one, and then I've
Okay.
been busy in the shop.
Okay. So, what you been up to, Mike? How are you and the family,
Shit.
boys?
Family good.
Yeah.
About to have another one.
Congratulations. Damn, drop
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
Yo, you heard it here
Yo.
first.
Give me some.
About to have
Give
a
me
third.
some.
Yeah, man, Uncle Mike, that's crazy.
Third boy.
Another
A
one? You got a
boy.
trio. You got a
So, you know what
trio.
I'm saying?
That's great, dude.
All I can say is going down.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm
It's,
saying?
it's going down.
It still work. you know what I'm
sure,
saying?
huh?
So, you know, it is what it is, you know.
Oh
But
yeah, that's cool, man. Congrats to you and the family.
Appreciate it.
Congrats.
Appreciate it. You know, we
So
looking
let's
forward
see.
to it.
The age difference. So Kai and King, it's a 2-year age difference. 3?
Nah, like 2.
2 years.
2, like 2 in 1 month.
Okay.
This one's supposed to be born on February 25th. My birthday's February 23rd, so it's impossible to be born on my birthday.
Yeah.
So you know,
Yeah. Would you want that?
yeah, what? Yeah, cool birthday present.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know,
It starts
ain't-
getting tricky when he's a teenager, though. He was like, "Man, Dad,
Yeah,
every
you know.
time I'm trying to." Yeah.
Oh, man.
My birthday already though. Whenever we do something for my birthday, it's more like doing something for their birthday.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like I go somewhere. It's we
Fair
go
enough,
somewhere they
huh?
want to go.
You right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you right. So it also
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I get no more birthdays.
Yeah.
That's true. Once you become a parent. Yo, you have 2 boys that already are just like you, and now you're going to have a child, another boy that's going to be on your birthday. Mikey, it's crazy.
It's crazy right now.
That is
That's so
crazy.
dope.
That is
Okay.
crazy. Man, speaking of the kids, like one of the things I've been enjoying,
Mm-hmm.
like, is like your boys and my daughter always
Mm-hmm.
been, you know, whenever they get the chance to hang out.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. Because
Yeah.
Phoenix always says Kai or King, and I'm like, you want to see your cousins? And like, she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, we will.
I like
Yeah.
that. They love each other. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
She
big
always,
time.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's
That's
always
really
asking for
good.
Kai, he's coming? He's coming? Like, no, not right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
It's cool once they start growing up and shit. you
Yeah.
know?
For real.
Yeah.
Shoot, you know, because well, I have a couple girl now. It's like when we get number 2, I'm hoping it's a boy. That's just gonna be a gang of boys.
Gang
in
of
the family.
dudes.
But what's
Protecting
interesting
Phoenix,
is, 'cause
too.
you know, the family's pretty much been all, like primarily mostly women.
Women.
We switched it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all did
yeah.
that quick. Y'all did that quick.
We needed it.
Oh, man.
That's
Need
for
it.
sure. So that's cool. That's good family news.
Yeah, for sure.
Most
That's a
definitely.
blessing.
That's good family news.
Yeah. Let's talk about music.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We're all music lovers. I
Facts.
mean, I feel like if someone was like, "What's your uncle's favorite music?" I'd be like Lil Wayne,
Huh?
right? Lil Wayne, isn't that
What?
your favorite rapper?
Oh yeah, huh?
And then who would be your favorite artist?
I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know.
I would say Nipsey for me.
like I feel strongly about like a lot of people. I don't have a favorite.
See how we all just
You
pick
look
one?
like a
we
Chance
all-
the Rapper type guy.
Dang, man. Nah. I mean, I liked him when everyone else liked him, but I don't like him. I don't mess with him like that because
Okay.
now he's just like
You're not doing too much, yeah.
Yeah.
No, acid rap was his peak, and then it
Yeah,
just
Acid
kind
Rap
of
was legit.
Yeah.
Acid Rap was good.
But rap has come so far, man. If you think about rap back in the day that we used to listen to, like Ja Rule, 50 Cent, we could take it even a step before that. Who's before that? I guess
Talking about-
Fat Joe, Big Pun, Tupac
Yeah.
was right before that.
Pretty
and
much.
then Before that was like the Talib Kweli's and the real inspirational.
Fabulous.
Fabulous,
You know,
true.
Diplomats.
Diplomat,
Dipset.
yeah.
I
see?
just put on Diplomatic Community the other day. Do you remember that album?
Yeah, shit hard.
Yeah.
That thing slaps. What you
Like a couple weeks ago, yeah.
But I think
I
about
missed
how when we were younger, like my mom was like, nah, like not into us listening to rap. And then I listened to the rap that's out today and I said, Mom, are you crazy? You know what I mean? Like comparative, like the stuff we're listening to back then is nothing compared to what's going on now.
Right.
You know, and the evolution is crazy. What do you think?
And the influence is crazy too. Like back then, it was like they was rapping about shit, but I wouldn't say it was so influenced in the streets. But now it's like what niggas is rapping, niggas is doing a lot.
Yeah, I feel like even in this time, more rappers are dying. The most that I've ever seen, like it was literally for at least 2 years during COVID, at least every week or every month somebody was dying.
Yeah, I think you
know?
said the key word, which is like influence, right? So I think we're in an age of influencers, right? So right
Okay.
today, right, anyone that's kind of famous is kind of looked at as an influencer, right? Because they're someone who influences others with their actions, essentially. And so I think that influencer wasn't necessarily a thing or as big of a thing, let's say back, older hip hop. So, right, when people are today talking about drugs, murder, whatever else, it has a more of an influential impact, I think, on the listener. And so, yeah, I think artists today do have to be more careful with their word. There's more power probably in your word today, I would assume, because people are more susceptible to being influenced or looking to be influenced, maybe even.
Yeah, through the social media.
Yeah,
And,
social media, really.
And now I would say more than ever, the rappers are actually coming from the streets. And the rappers are actually younger, like just younger coming from the streets and shit. And then the older rappers coming from the streets is, those are the motherfuckers making the money, putting the money back into the streets. The trap is bumping, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, it's like a little, just a rotation.
A little cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's where I feel it's going right now. It's like they get the money, they put the money back in the hood, niggas buying bricks and, keeping the trap flowing, but niggas on top is still, trying to be behind the scenes, do his thing, but, the DA is making it all come back full circle, boy.
Man, look, I
She was
looked
filling
up.
me in on that.
I looked up a whole list of just current rappers dealing with RICO charges right now. Okay,
It's crazy.
This is just what like the first page I saw on Google. Young Thug, Gunna, YFN Lucci, O Block, GS9, that's kind of old, 6ix9ine, Casanova 2 times, Glock 9, and Hot Boy. All these people are current hot rappers on top 100 Billboard that are dealing with RICO charges.
So I
Or
think
have.
that O Block one is connected to King Von. I don't think they got Lil Durk yet. Yeah, they working on him. Yeah, they working on him, man. Yeah,
They're working
for
on
sure.
a couple people,
Yeah, they working on
still,
Durk.
and it's like,
So my question though, that's why I'm a little like why. Like okay,
it's a
so-
setup.
Yeah, okay. Remember how you were saying like there's more rappers right now that are from the street doing that thing? Like why do you think that is? Like where did this influx come from of this?
Shit. I would say it started in Atlanta. That's a good question, man.
Because I don't know either, but as I'm looking at the list you just went off, I was like,
I don't know where it came from, but it's just like once you live that street mentality, you know what I'm saying? Just because you got money, it's not gonna make you leave that shit behind. You know what I'm saying? You get the money, and now you feel that you invincible. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was the shit on the block, but now you got the money, you got niggas behind you, you could buy guns, you could buy drugs, you could buy the outfits, the chains, so now you feel invincible, and now you on record, not using your head, talking about everything that's going on in the streets, everything that you and your niggas is doing, and the DA is listening to everything, you know what I'm saying? They watching you too. And then, it just keep going. Other niggas from the hood start rapping, keep doing the same shit, and, and just keep on building. But I think it's invincible. They think they invincible with all this money and shit, but, ain't nobody but the law, boy.
No,
because it's not new for the feds to be listening to rappers. Because they've always talked about hip hop police, right?
Yeah.
And it's not new for dudes from the streets to become rappers.
But it's new for these rappers to really be So they always talked about killing, shootings and stuff, but lately these rappers have been a lot more specific with it. You know what I'm saying? And like
giving you the details.
yeah, and like certain cases, they'll bring up shit for certain cases. I remember Mac Dre. Not a lot of people know, but he was a bank robber, and in one of his songs, he's teasing and antagonizing the main agent that's on his case. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why you gonna do something like that when you know you robbing banks? You know what I'm saying? You know these niggas know you robbing banks, and you gonna like, you know, so yeah. But yeah, man, I think this is money and the fame kind of get to their head and kind of take them off the wrong path, and then they do this shit, and then they get caught, and now they, oh, I didn't write, that wasn't my lyrics. Oh, somebody else wrote that for me. It's just entertainment. Nigga, come on.
And there was definitely a shift, I feel, in music when it became, are you real or are you fake? Is Ja Rule real or is he really street, or is 50 Cent real? Is Irv, are these snitches? Are you really with the feds? Is the game? You know what I'm saying? I think about that time, and it was like, wait, you have to really show, is you really about it or are you not? And who's standing behind you? You know, so I think that
50
kind of
brought that.
You know, it kind of brought that energy. It was like you have to prove you with this or not, because 50 was really.
That was like
you
the
know,
beginning of it.
You know,
Yeah,
and those were that. I mean, you hear about 50 stories before he was famous, and it's like he had 20 dudes working for him. He's 18, so it's like I feel like that era right there really shifted. Like people feeling like I'm a rapper and I have to show them that I'm about it. You can't talk to me crazy. You know, I'm gonna buy my whole squad whatever they want, which is. You know, that's pretty much a RICO charge, right? If you give your boy 20,000, he ends up spending 15 on whatever. It's like, yeah, you may not know that, but it is what it is now, you know? So I don't know, it's just getting real convoluted and getting kind of crazy and scary to be a rapper, I could imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going through another evolution, right? Because we just got out of, remember for a minute, you had a lot of like artists talking about specifically like drugs, like little, like what's his name, Lil Xan, and like you had like literally like Lil Pump, like they were telling you, hey man, go do these drugs. I think those artists.
Those
are
were
like
the users. Those are the users, and then you got like Dirk, and those are the sellers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
I never
Actually,
thought of it like that.
and the users are fading out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Users they hit the dirt, and the sellers just get new customers.
You're right, man.
You know, or go to jail.
That's why the Fed, because the Feds had no interest in the users. Right?
Yeah, you don't see it.
Yeah, they're not gonna get us now.
They're keeping the medical
That's
facilities
wild.
going. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think
hit
of it
the nail
like
on the
that,
head, man.
right?
You hit the nail on the head with that one.
That was deep.
And what they do is they wait till, cause you know it's all about the money, so they wait until these rappers get big. You know what I'm saying? They wait until they get big, and then wait until they got millions, and then wait until they put money in other people's pockets and shit, and then they hit you. You know what I'm saying? Because then they take all your money. It hurts more. They're taking all the shit you guys are doing in the streets. They kind of stopping all that. Yeah, they know what they doing, man. But, you know, it's kind of fucked up the way they do it. But I guess we put ourselves in these positions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if you're at the top of the food chain, right, like the Young Thugs, it's like you find out they were looking at him for 10 years. Like, of course they've gotten enough of whatever they need on him. If he's really about that, I don't know.
You know what I just found out? You know the CIA can't work domestically? Like they were established to protect the US to protect the US, right? But they were established as a foreign
agency.
Essentially, since the FBI is who operates domestically. The FBI manages all those weird big crimes domestically, but the CIA gets information from all other countries to protect the U.S. So
That's
like,
interesting.
Yeah, I just found this out. And so I was like, oh, I didn't know that. They're like, yeah, like if something, if there's a bombing in D.C., the CIA's not on it, the FBI is, right? But if there's something going on with like 9/11, the CIA is all over that. And so, but this dude was talking about because he was recruited to the CIA, and he was telling you how he got recruited. And he's like, dude, that's not what you think, right? You would think that someone, because this was back in maybe like 15 years ago. He had like long hair. He was like a hippie kind of dude, wore busted clothes. And he decided he wanted to go be in the Peace Corps in Africa. He's like, I just want to go to Africa, meet some chicks, and help out some people that need help. So he applied to the Peace Corps. And in doing so, and he got red flagged on one of the pages, and it said, "Hey, you seem like you could be of service and in a government position. If you're willing to hold your application for 48 hours, we'll contact you with further information." So he's like, "Okay, cool, right?"
You mean he was like just taking a test online and like?
Yeah, like he was filling out the application process for the Peace Corps, but I guess he answered certain questions. He flagged the system, and so he said he literally was clicking in the next page, but got a red page, and it said, "You have been selected. Would you like to hold your application for 48 hours?" He said, "Yeah, sure." So like a day later, he gets a phone call saying from a random person with only a first name, saying, "Would you be interested in flying out to Langley to have an interview?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
What the hell's that?
Langley?
He's just blindly doing all.
That's
this
the headquarters. That's the FBI headquarters, right, in Virginia. And so he's like, "Okay." So basically, he shows up there, and they're like, they run him through a series of tests, and he meets people that are kind of dressed similar, just like he is, in the waiting office. And so what he found out is they don't want people that are rigid and rigid and kind of like suit wearing people. They want people that blend in like everyone else is. So he's like, you find out the CIA isn't a bunch of like bookworms. It's a bunch of like normal ass people that like going out to the bar and hanging out. And so, but yeah, he just like kind of broke down the process. He's like, they told me to do this, show up here and do that. And before I knew it, I'm like 3 years in the CIA.
So don't go to bars.
Yeah, but he was just, yeah. He was just like letting you know how they recruit you. He's like, it's kind of like weird.
Yeah,
it's like super slick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always knew it had to be something crazy, like someone's like watching you for a week or something. Like it's something out of here.
Yeah. Super
They
strange.
do that. Some dude down the street from me was applying for the FBI, and one day, out of nowhere, somebody came to our house, which was an FBI recruiter, asking questions about the neighbor and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they do really do like a in-depth investigation on the people they hire. You know what I'm saying? They go to your neighbors, that will watch you, that pull up all types of shit from your past, elementary, all that shit. So,
Whoa.
they
So
get deep
imagine
into
you
it.
and your neighbor didn't get along, and they went to go ask, like, "Hey, man."
Right.
This mother.
They lucky I didn't answer the door. Cause
I heard a dog
the
over
first
there
day
once.
the first day we moved in, homeboy's mama put a note on our door talking about your dog barked too much or some shit. You need to quiet your dog or something. Contact the landlord. You know what I'm saying? So if I would have answered that door, I'd have been, man, I don't know about them. Like homeboy, I see drug dealers pull up all times of the night, man. Yeah, they might be doing something over there, boy. I want to hire him.
Man,
That's
funny.
You said you're next door? You share a wall?
We got one house in between.
Oh,
Okay, that's not too bad.
So
That's not too bad. But look, I saw this crazy ass story, right? And it said that a man kills a lion in Africa with his bare hands after a 90-minute showdown. So he could protect his family.
All right, what's the story?
That's the story.
Well, okay.
First of all, I have questions because there wasn't too much information.
Yeah,
I have
got
questions.
full of questions.
Where are the neighbors through this 90 minutes? Where's his family?
I feel like either that lion was sick, old, or a baby. No? Mufasa?
Sonny, healthy. It reported that the man could be seen with severe injuries after fighting off a lion. that entered
90
his
minutes?
home.
You can't even do a 90-minute boxing match, let alone a lion,
A
boy.
lion?
I mean, I get it. He walks in the house. You do what you gotta do. But he said, I'm going fist to fist with you.
Nobody
Doesn't
helped
say.
him.
Yeah. 90 minutes, man. You can do a
But
lot
that's
in
what
90
I'm
minutes.
saying. Your family,
The family's waiting for the dad to go.
That must be it.
they said,
They
well,
wanna-
you've been an asshole lately.
They're like, this is our chance.
This is it.
I've been on punishment.
They said,
Finally,
Oh, man. No, I'm just trying to
we
see.
getting this nigga out.
That's crazy town. Look, he might look if he. Yeah,
It
he
just
must-
says wrestling match. It doesn't say how he did it. It just says
He had to choke him out or something.
I don't see any blood or anything.
injuries have been reported with the
Yeah, right. If no one stepped in and helped it, no one poked the lion.
After 90 minutes, that lion just
Yeah.
took a nap.
Yeah, basically, he
He's
said,
gonna
"I'm
wake
good."
up and get his ass when he's not ready.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
it doesn't
the
say-
lion
it
didn't
doesn't say
stop and
how.
just walk away after 90 minutes. You watch these National Geographic videos. If they don't catch you in like a few minutes, they're like, all right, we'll get the next one.
It doesn't say how. It just says wrestling match. And they don't feel. And some people are complaining that they don't feel like he should have killed the lion.
Yeah, I don't
What you
know.
gonna do?
Exactly. What
Detain
are you gonna
him?
do?
Yeah, what you gonna do?
You enter my home. Now it'd be different if it was like in my front yard.
Yeah.
I can, you know what I mean? Hope you go away. And I won't attack you. But you're in my house, like on my couch. What we doing?
Eating my cheese.
I got plenty of questions.
Trying to eat my baby. Like, come on, man. What we
I got
doing?
plenty of questions.
All right, well.
Whatever though.
Yeah. So let's see. Subway launched a $15 subscription pass with half off a foot long. It sells out in 6 hours.
What's the subscription pass?
So basically, you pay $15 and for the whole month, anytime you get a foot long, you get half off
Half off,
of your foot long.
so you get 6 inches.
No,
Nah,
you
this
get
nigga
half
crazy.
off.
Half off the price. Oh, I thought that was a trick to it. I thought that was a fine print.
It could be in the fine print. Look, next month when you try to get your Subway, and it gives you a 6 inch.
I guess that's a cool little deal.
Do you eat Subway? No. Yeah, I don't eat it either. Yeah, if you go, but I'm saying they've been through too many lawsuits. You find out their bread ain't really bread. The tuna ain't really tuna.
What's the bread?
Well, they say it contains so much sugar it doesn't qualify to be
Bread.
Yeah, it doesn't have enough of whatever ingredients you need to like meet the bare minimum to call yourself bread.
So then, what's the
Wow.
tuna?
It was something. It was another white fish. Oh, but you know, Subway is the largest franchise out of all, between Starbucks, McDonald's, everything else. Subway is the largest franchise in the world.
I don't know the last time I ate a Subway sandwich.
And so that's the thing, right? You know when you're that big, you got to cut corners somehow. So that's why you got to be careful with those big chains, man.
So what's the sandwich place are you gonna eat if not Subway?
There's like I go to Fresh Deli if I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But if not, Fat Sal's has decent subs.
Okay. But those aren't usually cold. Those are like hot.
I like cold subs. Like the Italian, I'm kind of straight with the Italian.
Gotcha.
You like sandwiches? You like subs?
Yeah, when I feel like it.
Yeah, you gotta move for a sandwich. Yeah, that's for sure.
This one's good. Nigeria becomes the first country to ban white models in advertisements. Thought that was very interesting.
I wouldn't imagine there'd be a lot. Oh, you think there'd be a lot of white models in their television?
In Africa? In Nigeria?
Yeah. Nigeria TV.
I don't see why not.
And you got all white people across the news channels.
I mean, to ban them, though, seems like
it was
they
getting
were
out- it was
overly
getting out of
using
hand,
white
huh?
people.
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy. They're replacing white people for Africans.
Plus, you know, the what's that
TV.
called? That skin cream stuff?
They're white facing them. That's crazy. It's an African story, but they putting all white people in it.
Oh my gosh.
For
But no,
real?
No, it must have gotten that bad if they trying to put bans on it. Shoot,
oh my gosh.
man.
So is it racist? No, right?
It's payback.
Okay,
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah, I think
They
that's
did
fair.
us dirty, we do them dirty.
Look,
Yeah,
I get it.
So I look
No,
at
I
it.
don't care. Like I'm not fighting against it.
That's what I say.
Yeah, their rules.
Have you
Hey.
tried the Wingstop sandwich?
Didn't know Wingstop had a sandwich.
Yo, they got 12 flavors of chicken sandwiches. Uncle Mike.
You try one?
They got cheese.
No cheese on it. It's just pickle.
that's,
Just pickle and then the flavor and then the bun.
that's some bullshit.
And then they give you a side of ranch if you ask.
Was it good? What flavor did you
I got
get?
buffalo. Olivia got barbecue. Barbecue.
No good, huh?
No, it was. They were all delicious. We've
So-
also tried garlic parmesan.
Every wing flavor, you can make it into a sandwich?
12. I don't know how many flavors there are, but there's 12.
Y'all want to know some fire chicken? Crispy, crunchy chicken from like the gas station. Y'all heard of it? Oh my gosh, man.
From the gas station.
From
What
the
gas
gas
station?
Yes. So they got one on Burbank, at the gas station on Burbank and Colfax,
Burbank.
Okay.
Colfax. Okay.
right there.
By Rite Aid?
It's like a right there by the police station.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Oh,
like
the
a
freeway, right by the freeway underpass is right there. Yeah,
Next
yeah,
to
yeah.
that 7-Eleven.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's like it's like an outside company, you know, that came in and you know, put their food in there. But I'm telling you, man, chicken is fire. The biscuits are fire.
Really?
Better than Popeyes. Better than.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about.
That's scary though, Uncle Mike.
No,
That's
it's
what
not.
Man,
I believe
that's
it.
what I said. And I was
believe
hungry
it.
one day. I tried it. I was like, this.
I ain't
this-
going back.
Yeah, this that
Yeah.
shit. And they, you could tell they actually seasoned the chicken and not just the
The batter.
The batter. You know what I'm saying? You can see like the hot sauce on the chicken and shit. Fire.
Dang.
It's called crispy crunchy chicken.
Crispy crunchy chicken.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes away. But I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'll make it all the way into the gas station.
No,
grab
one of
the
the
chicken.
best
You should do
Filipino
it.
foods
You should
Azalea's
do it.
ever brought home is because she's like, oh, this is the guy that she picks it up at the gas station. Yeah, she's like, I was like, what? She's like, yeah, the restaurant's in the gas station.
You remember back in the day when you used to get the Chinese food from the donut shop?
Dang.
Nah. Back in the
Nuh-uh.
way back in the day when we lived in L.A.
The donut shop next to the hair place?
I don't remember
No,
that.
was it in that like little
It was a little
gray-
shopping center. There was like a
on the corner right across from the post office?
Wait a
That one?
minute.
yeah
Wait
on
a
La Brea.
minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. That
Get the
kinda-
chow
And
mein
the
and
dude's
rice.
haircut place was like a block down. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Joe, the barber. Joe the barber.
He was like a block away from that?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That's
I don't
funny.
remember it though.
I don't. Yeah, it's sort of. It's like tickling
Get
my
you a
brain.
glazed on it and a whole
And
plate of Chinese food.
That's
Also, I
funny.
don't think it was as weird back then. Like now
Yeah.
we know too much about where food comes
exactly.
from and like
The
how
two
people
don't mix,
treat it
yeah.
and
You
stuff
shouldn't
like
be
that.
having Chinese food and don't frying them in the same. Just the orange chicken just came out the same donut grease.
Yeah, shit was good though.
But it must have been good. I was just watching this thing on. We can put a button on it. How college is a scam, or like I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let me listen to this. Right. So basically, what they were kind of trying to say is like, you can just look at it from the perspective of banks make money off of loans, right? That's where they make a majority off money is loaning out their money. And so banks don't finance colleges. They don't finance colleges. It's the government. So colleges are meaning like financial aid is all financing. Any loan you take out from the college, it's all financed through the government. No Chase, no B of A is financing. So that's because they know that in the end, chances are they're not going to. They don't believe in the system, meaning they know that the job that you're getting,
Isn't gonna be able
the
to.
degree you're paying $150,000 for, you're gonna end up making $70,000 a year, and chances are we're never gonna get this loan back. So they knew that when they were setting up the system, and so that's why the government is who will give out these loans, these loan programs, and the reason, and they were saying, damn. But essentially, they were just kind of breaking down how most degrees that you get don't equate to the amount you spent on. Oh, and your student loan is the only thing that you can't file bankruptcy on.
Oh, it just follows you forever.
Forever. Like you can you can file bankruptcy on anything else.
Dang.
But your student loan will follow you forever.
Well, they should get used to where it is.
Huh?
I said, well, mine should get used to where it is.
Right. And that's, yeah. And so it's super interesting how I didn't they were just kind of breaking down those numbers, and they were saying how 20 years ago, the cost to buy a house was went up. Let's say like 100% from what it was 20 years ago, and the cost to buy a car has gone up maybe like 200%, and college tuition has gone up 1,200% in the last 20 years. Right. And so they're saying people haven't been getting paid that much more. So college costs you more, you're making not enough, and so your loan amount is bigger. Yeah, and so they were just kind of breaking down like these numbers. Wow. And how so all colleges have a cash account essentially, how much money they have on on hand. And so like USC has like $8 billion, and so billions though, right? Billions, $8 billion cash. And but mind you, that's just the bottom of it, right? So then you've got like Harvard, who's the top of the chain. They have $56 billion in cash.
And they sports players, they ain't getting paid a dime.
You're getting paid a dime, and colleges are tax exempt. They're not getting taxed on any of this. And then let me take it a little further, right? So then people. This is an interesting point. How people get mad at corporations saying, oh, Disney and these AT&T, they don't want to pay their taxes. They need corporate taxes.
Amazon.
Check this out, right? They are being taxed. Whatever, not enough. Whatever, I don't know all the numbers, but they're not, or the details, but they're not. They are paying whatever tax they're paying. The colleges aren't paying anything. But when it comes to cash value, what company is it? Metaverse, Facebook. They are $1 billion. They have a cash account of $57 billion. They're the only company. Yeah. So what I'm getting at is these corporations. Oh, but like Disney, Warner, all the Disney, Apple, they have like $18 billion cash, $9 billion cash, $20 billion cash. So what I'm getting at is they have much less money than these colleges have, and these colleges don't have to give any of it back, and they don't pay anybody for what they should be paying for.
Right.
And so they were just kind of breaking down like colleges,
Make a lot of money.
unless you like want to become a doctor or like a career that specifically requires you to have these certain like classes or credentials,
Prerequisites or something like that. Yeah.
But they were kind of saying the amount you're paying is just crazy.
Yeah.
And the value of the value of it.
Though I hear all this, like I still probably wouldn't. I would still go back. I would still do what I did.
But that's the thing. Like I would say, I mean, I got what I needed out of it.
Yeah.
But when I first went, no, I went to USC. I went to CSUN, and then I went to Pierce, because that's when I was just trying to just do something. But when I decided I wanted to do something, I needed to get. I don't need to get an education to be a carpenter, but I got a lot of skills in that. Like I learned design skills. I learned a lot of things that I can.
You went to more like a trade school, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, where I can focus in on.
Most people end up making out more going to a trade school, getting that specific trade. You know what I'm saying? Over like a regular ass college.
Getting like a big general ed. Yeah, so it's just super interesting, man. But what's also interesting about today's day is like the blindfolds are coming off a lot of stuff, like the veils being taken off a lot of like you finding out the
social media, boy.
Yeah, that's what the power is in social media.
Social media is a beast.
Yeah.
Social media can make you, break you, make you kill yourself. Social media is crazy.
Yeah. Toxic place, man.
Very.
It's very. It's not real. We just talked about that yesterday. But anyways, yeah. Yo, it's been another episode of the Culture Menu Podcast, episode 42, featuring Uncle Mike.
Yeah,
congratulations again.
Appreciate it.
On the new baby coming in.
Again,
man. So it's been another episode with your favorite host, Chelsea.
And Masami.
And Uncle Mike.
What's up?
Tap in.
Tap in. Appreciate it.
Tap in, subscribe.
Hit the like button.
Smash that like button. Leave a comment.
Share it.
Smash that like button. That's exactly what they say. Nice.
Give a comment, we'll comment back.
Oh wait,
don't speak for me.
I gotta sing us out the episode.